just going to get a little bit of a... Way up there. Okay guys, welcome back to another, well, what is it? Another thing. Quick diagnosis video really. We're still getting a lumpy engine, as you've seen from the previous video. So we've come up with we're 100% sure it's definitely not the timing.
Timing is bang on.
Bang on.
And it's not moved. We've spoken to a couple of people that know these engines, and they say if the timing marks are on, don't keep messing around with it.
Yeah.
It's going to be something else. We've been through all the electrical system and ruled all that out.
Yeah.
The leads are fine, the cap's fine, rotor arm's fine, coil's definitely fine.
Everything's fine, isn't
all
it?
the spark plugs. It's got good compression.
Yeah.
It's got 190 all round, so the valves are seated correctly and the rings are in good nick. Which leaves this side basically.
Yeah.
So it's
inlet, fuel and air, isn't it?
Fuel or air or both. And we don't know necessarily.
We've had the carburettor has been cleaned, but speaking to other guys, they say these, and you've said it before, haven't you? Some of these they're just nasty carburetors.
People, yeah, it's not people's favourite thing in the world.
No, so, but we've come up with a plan, haven't we? So our plan is,
well, it could be shit in the tank. So we're going to just take the fuel feed off there, plonk it in some fresh fuel.
Yeah.
And we're going to see how it runs on fresh fuel that's not being drawn from the tank, because there's a chance it could be blocked in the lines slightly, or the tank could be full of
crud.
shit.
Yeah, loads of it.
The fuel in this is quite old as well, to be frank. It's about 3 or 4 months old, which might not be helping. So we're going to be ruling things out, aren't we?
Yeah, it's just like I say. I mean, well, I've said it's just another video. I mean, we're on. You'll have seen in part 12 getting all this. We've obviously in 11 we got it running. Part 12 we was trying to diagnose the timing, the lumpiness, playing around with the carburettor and all that sort of stuff. But now we're going to play with the fuel. So, I mean, the engine runs. We've just had a poor lad, didn't we? Someone we know working on a car and basically didn't time it correctly, and valve dropped into the cylinder and bad times, big mess. So yeah, there's and there's a couple of other guys we know they've just had a timing chain come off on them. Could be potentially nasty. So we're doing all right. So Sam's going to disconnect it, and then we're basically going to use the jerry can. And then we're going to basically take the fuel straight from there. We know it's fresh, we've just got it from the petrol station. So once we've disconnected, we'll come back. Right, so we've got the fuel line out. This is the supply line from the tank, which goes into an inline filter which we put into the carb. What we're going to do now is basically draw the suction straight from here. Yeah. So that will eliminate any blockage in the fuel tank. That will eliminate
all the lines as well.
Anything that's really, if we're pulling through crappy fuel, this will eliminate it, and we'll see how it runs on this. May not solve anything. You just don't know, do you?
No.
You just don't know. We're going to plonk that in here.
Sweet.
Will that fit in there?
Hopefully. Just fit in
That
there.
smells.
Oh.
Oh, that immobiliser's getting in the way, isn't it? Oh, mind you, you're in.
May just have to
Hold it.
hold it there. Yeah, we'll just see what happens. See if that fills up nicely.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do we want to go for a start?
Yeah. I'll give it a go.
I'm just going to hold this in place, and while Sam goes to start it, hopefully.
Ready for when you are?
Yeah, ready. As soon as it's running, mate, come out and have a look. Oh,
Don't know if it'll go straight away.
you slammed the door then and fuel went everywhere. I feel like I'm holding like a ticking time bomb or something. Interesting. Just waiting for the beeps. There's one. There's 3.
Are we ready?
Yeah. We think. Oh. Have you got a rag, Sam?
Huh?
Have you got a rag?
Back in there somewhere.
Alright, I'm gonna. Oh, I don't want to leave it.
Is it bad?
It's because as the engine's vibrating, it's just shaking the fuel canister everywhere and it's just going everywhere. So, yeah, I'll edit this bit out. I'll go get a rag. Yeah, it's like a magic rag just appeared from nowhere. That just doesn't even want to go over, does it? That's weird. It's
Definitely in the can fully, isn't it?
what the yeah. Just doesn't want to go, does it? Magic rag. It's not. Doesn't seem like there's any fuel in the filter. It's almost like it's not pulling it through.
Should be pulling it from there. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
It's not, is it?
No.
Oh, is that crimped?
Maybe.
Shit.
There we go. There we go. Ah, that's better. Thing is, as soon as the engine vibrates, it goes everywhere. So if I get that rag and stick it in,
Yeah, it's just not got enough, is it?
no, it's just because it's shaking this around. It's alright, I can hold it now, but problem, yeah, I'll do that. Unfortunately, I'm not going to film this bit because I need 2 hands. Cool. So, right, we've taken the airbox off.
It won't even run now.
It won't even run now. Fuel filter's now full, so we think it's drawing it.
Well, we primed it, didn't we?
Yeah. Primed it. Now, what we're going to do is we'll show you and we'll see what we're getting.
It's just... What is going on?
I'm toying on the side of we pulled some crap through, maybe.
Boys,
Mind you, saying.
there's an inline filter and it's going straight into some fresh fuel.
No, I mean, but before, and now we've maybe blocked it.
I don't know how we could have done.
No, maybe not.
It would have got stuck in the filter.
Yeah, well, this is it. We don't know, do we? So we'll give it a go. We'll show you what's happening, and then we're going to put the fuel back in, reconnect it, and try and start it. Because at least before we had it running, we're thinking for some reason why, or we don't know why this isn't working.
The pump doesn't seem to be very. I mean, you look where the pump is, and you look where this tank is. That should be flying in there, and it's not.
No.
It's not pulling it in, so we're just wondering if the pump's on its way out, let's say.
Possibly.
Not sure.
Not sure, are we? So we'll give it a go. See, we'll try it now, and we'll show you what's happening.
Ready when you are?
Yeah, go for it. Just gonna get a little bit of a way up there. What happened then? No, nothing. That's. I don't think it's flooded. I just think it's not sucking.
It doesn't look like it's doing anything.
No. Interesting. Interesting.
I mean, we have not touched anything since earlier when it ran, and
It's
Well,
starting
we've
to
done
get. All fun and games. All fun and games.
yeah, there is a problem with this fuel system somewhere. It just depends what it is. It's like there's a leak here as well, actually.
Frustrations of old cars, but cool. Yeah.
Unless that's just spraying out, I don't know.
It might be. Yeah, we did get a few puffs, didn't we?
Right,
Before?
what we're going to do then, we're going to put this all back to how it was. We're going to tip the new fuel in the tank and see if, because it ran before, and see if it will run again, I suppose.
Yeah, let's try that. Right, so we've attached everything back to normal. And I'm sitting back this time because we found a boo-boo, didn't we, Sam?
Yes.
That thing you'd have seen, I'll point it out, or you'll see an arrow or something to it. It's like one of the vac lines to the inlet box, and basically
Stuck in a belt.
we didn't notice it got stuck in the alternator belt, and it cut it in half.
Yeah.
So luckily we've cut it down to size now, which is
It was too long anyway.
Yeah, it's
so
too long anyway.
It's like
So
we meant to do it, wasn't it? Pretty much.
yeah. So yeah. So
Let's
now
give it a go.
now we're going to try it again. I'm sitting back this time. Got new fuel in, hasn't it? Oh. That could just be pulling the fuel through, couldn't it? Just a case of trying to reprime it. Let's have a look at the filter, one second. Filter's empty. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, old girl. Check the filter. Filter's about a third. Yeah. It's trying.
Come on, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Trying, isn't it? Oh, come on. There we go. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Fuel filter's getting full though. Yeah, it's filling up. Have a look. Oh no, it's about the same. Sorry, my bad. It's trying to go, isn't it? It's trying to go.
Come on.
Last attempt. You can do it. Interesting. Okay, so I think we've given up. Sam looks dejected. We've just been having a discussion and we think probably, well, possibly, potentially, it's a fuel issue somewhere, but we can't sort of narrow it down whether it's the fuel tank, the fuel lines, the fuel filter, the fuel pump, or the carburettor.
Or all of them.
Or all of them. And we were saying, well, we had it running before, but it was running badly, which was sending us off like down loads of little rabbit holes, when really it was, the problem was staring us in the face all along, and we was just getting lucky with it. And we was going into the time in the distributor and all the other stuff, and really the fuel pump could have been on its last legs anyway, couldn't it? Because we've just disturbed the fuel pump. Maybe, we don't know. So we're going to end the video here, unfortunately, on a sad note, after such a good one on the last one.
It won't run.
It won't run now, so yeah, interesting, but we'll be back. We're going to seek some advice, and yeah.
I'm not going to give up.
No, we're not.
It'll go.
Summer's coming, man. We're going cruising. We are going cruising.
Eventually.
See you later, Sam.